So the depression is continuing in the crypto space. Things are still not going according to plan. Now, this is like something that a lot of people are freaking out about, and it's understandable to a certain extent. But is it necessarily natural, or is it more of a manipulation? Potentially, it's more manipulation, and we're going to have a look at this Reddit thread that was done by ChatGPT to have a little look to see maybe there's something in that. We're going to look at, you know, 10 coins that I still think are really undervalued right now and potentially worth looking at investing into. Again, it's not financial advice, but it's worth having a little look. Everyone's kind of feeling that negativity, that drain, but it's also important to try and stay positive. And if you can't, then try and leave your portfolio on your table, walk away, and don't think about it for a little while. But things will change, reversals will come. Maybe the bull run is coming later in the year. Maybe it's not the first quarter, maybe. But things can change in 24 hours and make everyone feel bullish again. We know this. So this is recognizing institutional manipulation in the crypto market. We'll have a look at this. And this is, like I said before, it's done by Chat GPT and then put on Reddit. How institutions manipulate the market. So fake sell walls and price suppression. So you've ever noticed a huge sell order sitting just above the market price, only for it to vanish once it's approached. This is a classic tactic to suppress price and make traders hesitant on buying. So what to watch out for? If price struggles to break past certain levels, like near an EMA or SMA resistance, and pulls back without significant volume, you could be witnessing a suppression play. You've got stop loss hunting and liquidity grabs. I think we've seen a lot of that over the past, probably since like December. Institutions know where retail traders have placed their stop losses. They'll drive the price down to hit those stops before reversing and going in the intended direction. So you can see a lot of people get wicked out. Key indicators: pay attention to price hitting key support levels or pivot points, then quickly reversing. This could signal that the stop losses are being targeted. Indicators and price action. So when indicators like RSI, CCR, the MACD tell one story, but price action doesn't align, that's often a sign that manipulation is at play. What to look for: if the price keeps pushing against neutral or bearish indicators like a low RSI or negative MACD with low volume, there's likely manipulation in the background. Algorithmic spoofing and sudden price drops. Automated bots often create fake volatility, leading the market, making the market but look like it's moving one direction while it's actually setting up a trap for retail traders. What to spot: sudden sharp price drops without significant volume backing them could be a sign of bot activity designed to scare retail traders into selling at a loss. Now, this is happening quite a lot, I think, and a lot of people are freaking out when they're starting to do this kind of stuff. Now, leverage trading is very, very difficult, very, very hard. I wouldn't recommend it for a lot of people. Holding and adding to your bags, DCA, seems to be the best strategy. Even when things go really, really low, you haven't lost anything until you sell, or unless they don't make a reversal, which I think they will do. Then it gives you an idea of how to outsmart the system. We won't go through that too much because the only bit we'll go through is the scaling. So this is what we're saying before about having that little bit of USDT or USDC on the side, because to take advantage of dips. Now, yes, I know when does the dip stop dipping? It's been crazy, but institutions will often force pricing to take dips, fake dips or rallies by scaling into your positions at major support levels. You avoid getting trapped in these fake moves. So buying stages, especially at major support zones, this helps mitigate the risk of falling into a manipulated dip or rally. So coins that I think are currently still undervalued: Gala Games. A lot of people are sleeping on Gala Games. That's crazy. This could easily smash back and hit $1, provided that the gaming niche takes off again. I think it will. You can see what it did back in 2021. Massive pump. Had a lot of interest around the Gala music and stuff like that, but it's a separate coin now, so I'm not as bullish because of that particular reason. I saw this on CoinSpeaker as well. HBAR, there's rumors of an ETF with HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph. HBAR, massively slept on. I think no one's really talking about HBAR at the minute. And again, we've said this before, it's got mad partners. It's got Google, it's got IBM, Hitachi, Dell, LG. It's one of these things that a lot of people are backing in the background. Its governance council is huge. Some top companies in there. Really exciting stuff. If you hold HBAR, and there's AI HBAR, obviously World Economic Forum coin, so there's negative connotations for humanity in that regard. But also, if you're here to try and take their money, then this might be the way to do that. HBAR, again, massively slept on. I think this is going to easily crash through to $1. in this bull run, possibly a lot higher. People are saying $10. I think that's slightly too high for this run, but maybe not for the future bull runs. But definitely this run, I think $10 is too high myself, but it's definitely undervalued at the minute. Also, this is quite an interesting thread. So it's why Binance needs to list Supra, which is a game changer for crypto. I found this quite interesting. This is by at Hazir 2000. What makes Supra special? Supra is not just another token in the background, it's the backbone of Supra oracles, a next-gen oracle network built for speed, security, and interoperability, which a lot, obviously, layer ones are. In a real world driven by real-time data, Binance can't afford to miss out. So, bit 2 on this thread. Oracles are essentially the DeFi and Web3 blockchains are isolated. They can't access real-world data on their own. This is where oracles come in, and super oracles is getting a new standard with fastest data and finality set to 1 to 2 seconds, cross-chain interoperability, and military-grade security. Now, I'm very bullish on Supra. I know a lot of you guys don't like Supra. Why should Binance care? Well, Binance isn't just a trading platform, it's a hub for cutting-edge projects. By listing Supra, Binance would support a high-demand project, boost DeFi and cross-chain integration, and capture early adopters of a rising Oracle leader. Point 4, Supra's growing adoption. By big projects need reliable oracles, and Supra is gaining traction fast. It's already partnered with major layer 1s and layer 2s, DeFi apps and GameFi projects. A Binance listing would be a win-win for everyone. Point 5, strong community and investor interest. Crypto thrives on hype and real utility. Supra has both. A rapidly growing community, high trading volume on major CEXs like KuCoin, Gate, and MEXC. Strong backers from within industry sectors. Obviously, if you want to buy anything off MEXC, any crypto at all, and don't currently have an MEXC account, there is a link in the description, which is like a referral link. So if you do sign up using my link, I do get a kickback, and I appreciate everyone who's done that so far. So the options there. Point 6, Binance listing equals massive exposure, more liquidity for traders, higher credibility for Supra oracles, and a major step forward towards mainstream adoption. And then some final thoughts is point 7. The Supra is not just another token, it's a core piece of Web3 infrastructure. Binance should list it ASAP to stay ahead of the curve. Do you think Supra belongs on Binance? Drop a fire emoji if you agree. And then on that thread, if you want to go and do that, absolutely go and do that. Support the guy who made the thread. Supra's price at the minute, 0.017. So it's been consistently going down, but everything has. Still think this is a massive buying opportunity personally. But again, it could dip further. We don't know what's around the corner with any of these projects. Mavia, I never thought in a million years we would see Mavia as low as it is. We know there was a token unlocked back on the 6th of February, and it's done what everyone expected it to do. It's lowered the price, and Mavia being this low is beyond me. Like, I generally can't believe it. A $12 million market cap, nearly $13 million market cap. This can't stay this low for this long, in my opinion, but again, not financial advice. Octo Gaming have released an update to their Q1 roadmap. One of the biggest things in this is the recent partner launch with Bonk Inu. Bonk Maze is about to level up with its power launch. Game changer, you said, be ready to dominate and conquer leaderboards. Now, Bonk's obviously massively popular, and they are partnering up game-wise with Octo. Octo Gaming, I think, can do really, really well. There was a big sell-off. I've been told that was just by one whale. But I don't know the ins and outs. But again, it's under a $4 million market cap. I think massively undervalued. A lot of people sleeping on that. Casper, again, Casper below 10 cents is unreal. Anytime that goes below 10 cents, it's a massive buying opportunity. And again, what we're seeing is the prices are just dropping and dropping and dropping. I know people are freaking out as a result of this, but don't get shaken out of the market. People are using it to manipulate people, and it's causing issues. Just try and take a step back, try not to be too scared. And I know it's difficult to do because everyone's feeling low. There's been no good news. There's no bright sparks for a couple of months now, and it's starting to hurt. But don't worry, things will change. Quant, another massively undervalued crypto at the minute. I know it's part of the World Economic Enslavement Plan, but at the minute, only $84.89. Again, any Quant under $100 is still a massive buying opportunity, in my opinion. I've made a few videos about Quant. Feel free to check them out. VRA, or Veracity, another really undervalued project in my opinion. Market cap of only 23 million. Again, I mean, this one's not like one of these projects that fills you full of joy, because it's not sexy. It's combat and ad fraud. But if it gets used in like YouTube and Twitch and things like that, it could be a massive, massive play. But again, I think it's massively undervalued. I believe they're bringing staking back in the UK soon as well. It's a very, very undervalued project in my opinion. Again, it's not sexy. Tau, or Bitenter, that's another massively undervalued play. Going to be huge in the AI space, under $330 or $332 right now. Obviously a massively high market cap, but it can still go and do absolute bits. You could still be getting a 5x off this without many problems. And I think this is a really undervalued project right this very second. Not as undervalued as some, and yet it is a much bigger market cap, but it's a very, very big play. My camera just played up then for a second. Not sure why that is. This is supposed to be Render on the screen right now. We'll give it a refresh and see if it comes back. So Render again, massively undervalued, has got bags of potential, and now at $4.14. Now, Render spiked up quite big. You know, during when everyone was talking about AI, we know this. I don't think that's going to load. My internet must be terrible today. Oh, there it is. So yeah, it spiked right up there. You know, towards near $12 or over $12, and it's one of them projects that can still come back and do really, really well. I think it's going to be one of the leading ones in the bull run, particularly in the AI sector. Obviously, I think this is fantastic. Again, already got a big market cap, but what we expect is when all the retail come in and all the big investors come in during a bull run, they see the peaks and they start FOMOing. These coins are going to absolutely moon, in my opinion. But again, just my opinion. Here is Bitcoin. Now, obviously buying Bitcoin right now, unless you're massively, massively wealthy, is not really the play. But when you're in these moments of fear and things like that, it is important to kind of zoom out and to see where Bitcoin has come from and what each bull market has done. And it's consistently grown. It's consistently got bigger. And this will be no different. I know there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of people worried about 2025. It hasn't started the way any of us had hoped, but it started the way that it's being manipulated to start, in my opinion, and that's how we are. So right now, this is what the price is. This is how things are. But it's important to pull out, have a little look, and not be so concerned about the day-to-day, even the month-to-month right now, because a lot of people are freaking out and a lot of people are worried. But this is the final run. This is the final year of the bull run. It may enter going into 2026, but I don't think it will. A lot of people are saying it might. I don't think it will. I think we'll still see it, but let's just kind of hold on to our hats before the end of the first quarter, because people are really panicking about it, and it is sad to see a lot of people who've got massive conviction who are now getting shaken out of the market, particularly as we're approaching the life-changing gains part of the market. If you're new to crypto right now, then you're going to have an absolute field day with the bargains you can get right now. If you're older school in crypto, like myself and a few of our subscribers, it's also horrible right now, because some of these things were buying back what they were when they were the prices before, like last year, and it's starting to get worrying. But you've got to look at the bigger picture. So I hope this helps in some way. If it did, smash the like button. Subscriber wise, we've gone over 5,250 subscribers now, so we're trying to close in on that 6,000 subscriber mark, and ultimately the goal of 10,000. So please, if you can do that, subscribe. I'll be very appreciative. Wherever you're in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and as always, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.